Greetings. Greetings to each and every one of you who are in this gathering and have come from far and near for the love of humanity. I've prepared something that would probably deliver my message, but before I do that, I really want to deliver a better message, a heart-to-heart message. You've heard a lot of good information and a lot better, maybe, information from our great speakers. I'm not a public speaker, but I'm a professional who's representing our professional society. My name is Javid Shanasi, and I graduated from Cal State University Long Beach, next door neighbor, and worked as operation manager, safety engineer, transportation engineer, and for the last 10 years, I've specialized in national pollution elimination discharge systems. These last three positions have given me an in-depth knowledge or ability to analyze problems and offer solutions. The first time I saw a problem in Iran was when Khomeini was called Imam. Imam simply means a leader by example. People of Iran deserve a lot better leaders by example than Khomeini. They definitely deserve better examples than tyrant ayatollahs. When I looked for solutions, I found none better than People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran, also known as MEK. They are highly organized, highly educated, committed, and they go not just the extra mile, extra 10 million miles to deliver life, liberty, and justice for all. Now, I've known them for 35 years, and I've seen nothing but persistent resistance. They never give up. They always persist, and that is a great trait for a great organization. Just to give you an idea about the two diametrically opposed worlds, when Khomeini came to power, he started to purge all the professionals, educated, all the experts, and he replaced them with clerics and people that were devoted to him. And in one of the early interviews with Masoud Rajavi in 1980, the leader of People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran, he made this statement. He said, he values the experts and brains of Iran to the extent that they are worth more than their body weight of gold. Last month, or a couple of months ago, when I saw the opportunity to write an open letter to congressional leaders, I enthusiastically sent my comments in. First, I wanted to show my commitment to resistance, but I also wanted to invoke a permanent solution rather than an interim, feel-good-like solution that is going to lead to disaster. Iranian regime has never dealt in good faith and will never deal in good faith. They never negotiate in good faith. That has been our experience in the last 3 decades. They're in deep trouble, and they intend to use negotiations to buy time, to maybe extend more destruction to this world. Mullahs are broke, and decisiveness is the only force that is going to force them. They're going to abide by this agreement. Otherwise, they're going to laugh all the way to the bank. Ask yourself a few simple questions. Why have so many brains left Iran and they continue to leave? Has anything changed in the behavior of mullahs since hostage crisis, since bombings around the world, since all the people that have been there? Have they really changed? Have they done anything else? All the terrorism in the Middle East, Syria, Lebanon, everywhere. Has anything really changed? Now, have they stopped torture and executions? The public hangings? Has any of that stopped? If the answer is so clear, why do we really think that they're going to negotiate in good faith? On a positive note, I'm grateful that Iranian people paid a very high price, and they've been able to show the world that the ruling mullahs don't represent the great nation of Iran. They are far from our culture and from our history. We want everyone to know that Iran is not recognized by those who have abused it, and not recognized by rulers who are abusing the world. Iran is recognized by its uplifting and inspirational, peace-loving people whose sacrifices has led to an organized resistance led by a woman who's the antithesis to the mullahs. That's what's really painful to mullahs. Yes, Madam Maryam Rajavi has proven to the world that Iran and Iranian people, they stand for life, liberty, and justice for all. We will stand tall, knowing that we have done all we can to keep the resistance alive and thriving. We have paid a heavy price, and will pay as much as we need to, as much as necessary, to end their destruction path. The mullahs have nothing better to do with the nuclear power than destroy the world. It's only a free and democratic Iran that will stop the brain drain and provide the brains that the Iran and the world needs to go ahead and return Iran to serving the humanity in full force. Imagine that day. That day will come soon. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.